You know how much better it feels when you stretch those limbs out and do some yoga. But did you know there is much more to healing from yoga than just physical relief?
Best-selling author and yoga expert Crystal Borup is here to share the numerous benefits of practicing yoga. Welcome, Crystal. We're so happy to have you.
Well, I'm honored to be here today. Thank you.
You said something that really intrigued me. You say yoga is your birthright. What do you mean by that?
Well, I mean, it goes deeper to understand what yoga actually is. So in our country, we believe yoga to be this physical practice, which is called asana in Sanskrit. And the deeper that you dive into the understanding of yoga, it really isn't the physical practice. It goes beyond that. So if you can think of the word yoga actually means union. So the union of self with something greater than you. So, you know, some people would call that God, maybe consciousness or the universe. Some people might even find that connection in nature. So it really just goes beyond the physical practice that we know it to be in our country.
So you take your first yoga class 24 years ago.
Yes.
And did you fall in love instantly, or was it a process for you?
Oh, this is a funny story. So no, I was 19 years old and I did it at college and with a girlfriend of mine, and we could not take it serious. We were like giggling through the entire semester.
I've been there. I've giggled through a few yoga classes.
Right?
Because I can't do that stretch. I can't, you know, the headstand.
Or going into downward dog,
Right.
and you're like, this is awkward, you know, someone's behind me. All those things happen. So it wasn't until about 18 years ago that I really gave it another shot, and since then I haven't looked back.
What was it? What started to open up mentally, emotionally within that you said this is another level?
Honestly, it's kind of what you were just saying, that it does something to you. It like creates this state of where your mind is still and you kind of can get in a little bit deeper to that place inside of you where there's like limitless possibilities, you know, that stillness. Yeah, so really that was it for me. It just helped relax my mind, and in my 20s I was just, you know, I had my insecurities, my fears, all those things that we all have to work through, and it really helped me find more balance.
You and I were talking about this in the break. I don't think there's anything else I've done that has quieted my mind like yoga. What is that? How does it do that?
So the physical practice of yoga was intended for meditation, for you to be able to sit in meditation for longer. So the physical practice is not just physical, but it's energetic. So we have 72,000 meridians or energy channels that run through our body. So when we're doing these movements, it's going to help clear these energy channels to help us to be able to quiet our mind, balance our emotions, and come into stillness.
You've traveled so much, you've learned so much, taught, you've put it all into a book. Tell us about that.
Yeah, all into a book. So within my 24 years of yoga, I've been to India. I've been to, you know, visited Ashrams and studied under Swamis, and just really wanted to dive into the deeper practice of yoga. And I was always drawn to the spiritual aspects as well as the energetic aspects. So this year I decided, well, I didn't decide, it just kind of flowed through me to write my first book. And the book was intended for my yoga students to help them take their practice beyond the mat, to be able to go deeper. So I share a lot of stories and insights and practices to help with that.
What I love is any age can do yoga. If you're out there thinking it's too late for me, what would you say?
It's never too late. Like you said,
Yeah.
or well, you know, like you said,
I
what I
asked you
said,
because
but
I've never dived
Yeah.
in, and the way you are speaking about the spiritual aspect is so intriguing to me that I think I want to
You've
achieve
never done
that.
it
How do
before?
I do? No, I mean I've taken like a class.
Well, honestly, you have to find the right teacher, because there are so many yoga teachers out there that teach the physical practice, but there aren't as many that teach the spiritual or energetic practices. So you just have to keep searching until you find the teacher that really resonates with you inside.
Well, maybe do a retreat. This might be for you, everybody. Her next one is the Women's Wellness Retreat. It's coming up in February. It's the 22nd through the 26th in Joshua Tree, California. She still has several spots open, but you're part of a soulful living community. Yeah. And if you would like to be part of that, everybody, we have all the information on your screen. It's crystalborup.com. She has 50% off her Soulful Living Community 6-month package if you put in the code SPECIAL50. Go to abc4.com/GTU. We'll link you to all of that information. Thank you so much for being on the show.
Thanks for having me.
I'll go to a
It's been
class with
great.
you.
Okay, done.
All right,
with
done?
you.
Okay.